Hey everyone, hi. So this is a real one. I just did a test one and had a bunch of people on it. So I hope people come back. um, so I really want to talk today about women's empowerment. This idea around women, especially mothers, are put in this role of giving so much. Like, we're in the holiday season, right? Women are out there shopping. I know men are too, but women are doing more of the work at home and preparing for things and preparing for the beauty of Christmas and the beauty of the holidays, whatever holiday it is that you're celebrating, and just doing the work. And let me know if you're here. I actually, I think there's something going on with my account. I actually don't see the comments nowadays. So, and then I find out later, oh my gosh, all these people were on here and I didn't know it. So, hi Daniela, there we go. So, women are so often put into this role of just giving everything. And I'm not talking about gifts. Hey, Sarah. Yeah, I'm not talking about gifts when I'm talking about giving. I'm really talking about creating a beautiful space of love and connection for the people that we care about. Like, that's what I mean by giving. We spend so much of our lives and our time and our energy thinking about and creating, to the best of our ability, because, some of us have a little bit more time. Some of us are more artistic. Some of us are just like crammed with time, and we try to just like smack something together that creates a heartfelt joy, right? That creates this sense of connection and caring that we want our children to feel, our loved ones, our extended families, that we want the people around us to feel. Like we want a heartfelt joy to be felt by the people around us. That's what we care about. That's what we're passionate about as women and mothers. And so that's what I mean by giving. That's what we try to give. We try to give our hearts, right? We just try to give so much. And so then the question that I want to pose to you is, how open are you to receiving? Like, really, I think 9% of my time in the past has been thinking about, maybe probably 100% is, how do I give? How do I create this for my family? And I never really thought about, how do I open myself to receiving? And I'm not talking about gifts. I'm talking about love and connection and abundance. Let's add that in there as well. And like universal abundance, knowing that you're seen in the world, that you matter in the world, that kind of abundance, not just financial abundance. And yes, that can be in there as well, but also just like, universal abundance, knowing that your existence is important to the universe. How much time do you spend on that? How much time do you spend on like opening that up, allowing that into your life, acknowledging that is your divine right to have abundance, to have love, to have connection, to be acknowledged through love and connection for your existence? How much time are you spending on that? And I, as we go into this crazy holiday season, and I think, I'm just going to say for myself anyway, that, I always go into this with the intention of just like, I'm going to really pace myself and be slow and nurturing and kind, and just like not get overwhelmed by all the commercialism and craziness. And then things sneak in. I think I do a pretty good job, but I also know, I'm sure of, that things sneak in that, if I would maybe think about it a little bit more ahead of time, I probably would have like maybe put some boundaries up around it. But, and so as we're entering into this holiday season, I invite you to really look at not just spending all your time on how you create this perfect, idyllic, lovely, amazing, which is so beautiful that we do that. I mean, Women are freaking amazing, that we create these amazing lives and world, and that we give so much, and we honor and we nurture so much, so that, rather than spending all of our time on that, spending some of our time on, recognizing our worth, recognizing our value, openness to love and connection, to receiving it. Because my experience is that if we are open to that, if we actually practice, telling the universe, like, I want more love and connection in my life, that's what the universe will give to you. I am fully worthy of love and connection and abundance in my life. So something to that effect of like allowing those things to come into your life and seeing how that shifts things for the holidays. And I think that things can be magical if we can try to strike a little more balance for ourselves as women. And I don't only say this for the holidays, but I also really am inviting you to think of this as a bigger picture. Because when you think about our lives, the whole full expansion of our lives, and if we're always stuck in this giving role, and we do that throughout our lifespan, and how that, it's beautiful to be a giver, but if we didn't open up to the expansion of receiving love and connection and abundance, how different our lives could be if we did open up to that expansion of love and connection and abundance. Because, we can have that. We can have it all. And the idea of opening up to receiving it, not only is this a beautiful thing to do for ourselves, but it's also a beautiful thing to do for our daughters and our sons, right? For our children to see that a woman's role is way beyond just this person who creates magical love and connection within the family, but the person who also receives that and abundance with that. So this is a huge thing for women because we don't focus so much on that, and we don't know how to do it well. And and truthfully, it's a little awkward practice at first. At least that's my experience of like, I am open to abundance. Abundance is coming my way. Like, that's just really awkward because we're not used to it. But why not? Like, we are human. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. We have our abundance is our right, is our divine right. And yet we don't focus on it at all as women because hasn't been our role historically. And so that's what I'm inviting you to do, is start to focus your attention more and more and more and more of your attention on the idea of being open to your divine right of abundance and love and connection to have more in your life, so that our world starts to expand. Because we get being stuck in the role of a giver just gives us this small space to work in. But when we can be a receiver, we can have so much more. And to teach our daughters this is so huge. So I could go on and on about this. So I'm going to just end it there. I would love your comments and experiences around this, and questions and anything else, because I think this is so incredibly important. So, yes, abundance and giving and receiving, it's huge. And love and connection, so huge. So just thank you for being here today. And I just hope you have a beautiful, amazing day. All right, bye-bye.